My father taught me since I was a very, very small boy that I had a destiny, that I would be a king even greater than him, that my life was blessed by Woden and the Aesir, that I had a weird to follow, a destiny. As I grew into manhood, that destiny seemed first to be an illusion, then to be a burden, and finally, upon my father's death, it became clear to me that it was true, truer than any other thing I have ever known. And so, I will do everything in my power to conquer those around my land until I form a great kingdom and remove the weakness of the Roman remnants from the entire region. Hello and welcome back, connoisseurs of alternative history, great kings and chieftains alike. We are here once again in the Frankish kingdom with young Clovis, just come of age, just married. His wife is already pregnant and ready to start making his mark on the world. Now, he's doing a little bit better with his ally down here, but the Norseman doesn't like him. But of course, the Norseman never liked his father either. So that's just a thing. We have no money. That's not surprising either. We have an appropriate number of champions, but I can't be certain whether or not they're actually in good shape. We have so much stuff to do. Basically, we need to raid. We still, I think, have a treaty with the people below us. Is that not true? We don't. So I suppose we should try to raid this way. I mean, this is a good point to begin raiding from, right? Let's raise all here and just see if we flag up. Yep, Francia is perfectly vulnerable to our raiders. They are pretty near us in strength, but I would bet that we have better champions. It said I had 9 of 9, but I actually have 9 of 10. That's a little bit not great. I also can't war when I have no money, but I can raise my troops and use them to raid, which we will. I think, wait, are they at war? That's another good question, because I'm much less. Oh, they are at war. Good. That greatly improves the chance that we're going to get away with this raiding scheme. And we're just going to come in here and take everything we can. You know, there's some good ones down here, especially. It's a 12 there, 15. So I say we go up this way, come down this way, and then come out through these really good ones at the bottom. Sounds good. We need the money. We need the money. We need to get out of debt because we can't go to war if we don't get out of debt, and we are a warrior king after all. Task finished, so we have converted the culture finally down there. Now, just some big questions about that. This feels like it's part of their army. Maybe it's an ally of theirs. What was I going to say? Yes, we should continue with that, though. Find more places that we can convert, at least convert to the first stage. Oh wait, did he not actually finish? Yeah, he still has more to do. Thought he'd finished, but he didn't. We've actually converted every place to our faith, which is nice. Where are we at here? We're actually doing it here. We're at a large minority, so the next time he completes it should be good. I don't think we specifically need to do anything with our Hofguddy. We are supporting schemes, but I don't think we're actually running any schemes right now, so we'll take it off support schemes and put her back on protecting us from the machinations of our enemies. Who is leading this? Of course, he should be leading it, so that's correct. The speed up for this will be really helpful. At least we hope it will be really helpful. Now, the big problem here is if we get too weak during these raids, they'll probably take an opportunity to attack us, but we are a really strong army compared to our number of men visible. Yeah, we've been trying to deal with this, but it takes a long time. Peasant migration. A group of Frankish Erminsel peasants have moved to the county of... Which county of this is this? there. Okay. Okay, that means that we already have some cultural growth up there without the assistance of our man, our new player heir. So that's who you want to name after. I want to see the boy. He's not as attractive as his mother, but he is definitely comely. That's nice. Nothing wrong with being comely. A boy, of course. So you want to name him after your father? Sigfugil? I'd rather call him Sigfug. So his name's going to be Sigfug. Sigfug. Just like a slight variation on her father's name. Sort of what we could call a compromise. Yes. Now that we have an heir, I probably should consider concubines. Anybody who's actually worth taking as a concubine in my court? No. No, I don't think so. I mean, I could take... No. I don't think so. I think like his father, he's only going to take concubines that give him something particularly positive or useful. He's not going to just take every concubine because they exist. Alright. Where are we at? We're at 49. So we are more or less gaining money faster than we're losing it. It's 15 loot here. Let's come down through this 12 and then grab all these nice big ones near the bottom. We do have to be careful though. If our number gets too low, he might start thinking that that means he can attack us. Yeah, I think we'll go this way. Oh, this guy. You! You! You bugger! Okay, so we've increased our county control in another county to just continue the work of just getting everything properly under our boot. Let's do Cambrai next, because that is, of course, the capital. They're having a bit of trouble. We're starting to get to the point where he's probably going to want to opportunistically attack us. It's going to come out this way and then head into Orleans. Hopefully he doesn't pick us over his army. So we've swayed our ally, the Norseman. That's good. We were hoping to get him more on our side, so the next time we go to war, he might actually consider joining us, you know? Actually consider joining us? Oh, geez. Okay, he thought he had enough troops here, and then he changed his mind about it. That's good for me. Okay, yeah, so he cleared the debuff there. And then he continued to grow control, which is good. We just want to come out through this 23 right here. What is this? Oh, what a beard. What a beard, son! What a beard! So we're still not doing great here. That's too bad, really. Let's see what else we could do, though. We could actually hold the court. Let's hold the court. Let us hold court and see what they have to say. Sitting on our throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall, and a stream of people file in. The next petitioner is an extremely angry Queen Mother Edofleda of Luxembourg. With the briefest deference shown, Queen Mother Edofleda relays that some of my knights led by... Oh, jeez. No, you must return your plunder. Over the last few years, I've heard of a mighty hero from the peasantry who has won the hearts and minds of the common people. Place in my household. True hero deserves a position worthy of their skills. County of Orleans. It's an interesting proposition. I mean, I have absolutely no specific attachment to this county. It's literally just the most recent thing I conquered. So handing that over to him isn't a bad thing. I probably would have to hand it over to somebody eventually, so let's do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it makes people upset, but I think it is the right decision. I really do. Okay, this is the dancing plague. Bring out the leeches. We have humors to balance. I think so. We could actually no. We're zealous. I think we would pray for deliverance. It's Aachen. Yeah, I think we're gonna pray for deliverance here. To get out of here, finish. Whoops, my business here is done. I keep that happens sometimes, you know. We have a prisoner here. Do we have anybody that we can? Oh yes, this prisoner is going to clear all our debt, which means we're going to get to bring most of our money home with us. Very, very nice. Ah, good. So we have cleared our debt problems with this raid, although it has cost us a great deal of soldiers who seem to have decided to disperse during the conflict. We've gained another person who's worth 10 gold. That's good. Powerful vassal. I would love to feudalize those holdings, but I simply can't afford to do so. Alright, well, so we have 144 gold, and we need to refresh our military. What else out here should we be doing? We could build military units. Could be a good idea. I'm really hoping that our that our soldiers are refreshed soon enough, though. There we go. Because I don't want to be spending money on this all day. Call to war. His enemy is this guy. He is where? There. Okay. I mean, I could send an elite force to help him. We could just raise the men-at-arms here. It's going to cost us money, though, money that we really can't afford. But we should help, and maybe we'll get some luck up here, like if we go right in and immediately siege their castle, their capital. A new martial perk that could really be of help. So what we were going to do here is we were going to head down and hit Household Guard. We were going to serve the crown and strict organization, and then we were going to clean all this up. I don't know right now how soon it's going to be before I'm actually leading troops myself, because my current commander is just so very, very good. This, though, this is helpful immediately, and so is Serve the Crown. I think we take Serve the Crown first, and then we take Bellum Justum, then we do... We may even skip this, but I think then we go down to Household Guard. We definitely want to do things that are going to raise the strength of our knights, because they're a big deal for us. Oh yeah, we're losing money at a very fast rate. Hopefully he can win this war quickly. Quickly? let's win this quickly. Because I don't want to win it slowly, okay? We don't have all day. This guy would be smart if he zipped out and tried to catch this, but he's not gonna, because they never do. Our wife is pregnant again. Good. It looks like we're gonna have many children. Increased county control in Cambrai is good. A lot of these control actions right now are mostly going towards clearing clearing penalties. Now, what territory do we actually personally control is important to me, because that's what I actually care about. So we're here. We control... The easiest way to see this is, strangely enough, to click on somebody else and see the things that are listed as Frankish. So these two... So this probably we have to still do, since it was just recently taken. Yeah, so we'll work on that. Get that control up, because that is personally very valuable to us. Hopefully this finishes soon. By right, my steward has informed me that of an obscure law in the county of Seine that states none but the king may be its protector. Normally such an archaic law would be dismissed, but it offers me a unique opportunity to put Count Gottmir, my cousin-in-law and current ruler of the county, in his place. Okay. So, he's my marshal. He can keep it. He's one of the most valuable people in my court. Why wouldn't I want him to keep it? Like, I get that he was a bit uncomfortable with me after the transition. That actually makes perfect sense. Who are you, and what do you want from me? My liege, a word. My Chancellor Tasso approaches me during a brief lull while attending to court matters. He gestures to a less populated spot in the room, and I follow him there. A horrific smell. Smelly court for 10 years. I guess we gotta fix it. Simply because the cost of not fixing it is too expensive. So we have helped. We've helped. Now that we've helped, we could leave. I don't want to get caught out, but my military is pretty strong. I actually don't necessarily believe that he would beat me if he tried to attack me. He's going to take this battle, which is the right move, I think. I'm not going to assist him, though. Hopefully we can get this done fast. Do I have anybody in my prison still? I don't. All that raiding to get my money back up, and it's just put me exactly back to where I was before. Not exactly. We're a little bit better off than we used to. We've discovered currency. So what does currency give us? So it's Iron Age, development growth. Okay. So we're working on heavy plow now. Could be useful. So we could double work on this because we're not very good at this, so double working on it is probably the best way to go. So we're just going to work on heavy plow. Hopefully we can finish this siege up. He's just bashing this guy over the face. I now have a daughter. Oh, a genius daughter. Look at you. Where did that even come from? Nobody here's a genius. You wonderful child, you have become a genius. All on your own. Hildescendis is a fine name. We're definitely going to go with that because I think it's cool. Her nickname will be Hildy. So we now have Hildy and Sig as our children. We're so young. We're going to try to get a lot done. We're going to try to get a lot done. Hopefully this siege will end this war because we're in a bit of trouble. I don't want to lie about it. We're not doing so good. So you want someone to come to your grand tournament, and it is a horse riding tournament, and then there is going to be... Yeah, it's just a horse riding tournament. No, I don't think so. We might be interested in something like a melee or wrestling, but just this? No. The paths hidden... My paths happen to cross with Mayor Robert, and to my surprise, it seems as though he does not have a great impression of my friend, Prince Clodio. This is my brother. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to change his mind. Let me tell you a story. This has a chance to make it better, but not a good one. I think we're just going to have to let this pass, because I don't think we can repair this. It doesn't look like we have much of a chance to succeed at that, so there's no point in sticking our nose in where we really don't have much influence. I think our siege is going to bring this close to a close, but then his siege right after will probably be what actually finishes it. Oh, no, my siege finished it. We won 7 gold. We're just going to head down here as a gesture. We are in debt, yeah. Freaking smuggling ring. Didn't exactly need that. Brewing troublemaker. So you are... Unsurprisingly, you are rowdy. Never a dull moment. Let's find you a teacher. So be it. We are literally no better off than we were before. We're actually worse off than we were when we started. Educate my son. I don't think we're suitable to do... I mean, we're not that bad. Let's see who we have. I mean, we have you. We have you. The Saxonian guy here. We also have you. You're still young enough that this is probably worthwhile. Like, this could still be a good thing, so we'll do this. Our son can be the ward of the man who trained us, which I think is pretty fitting. Actually, was it us? Or was it our brother? Might have been our younger brother that he trained. No, it had to have been us, because we're the only one who's come of age. That's not true. Tyke is of age now. Good job, Tyke, growing up. Can be difficult to grow up in these kinds of dangerous places in the world, but good on you. I need a way to make money because we're kind of stuck here right now. We don't need to keep trying to sway him. In fact, we're going to not keep trying to sway him. We're going to try to sway King Boadicea instead. Actually, we might want to sway his son because he's getting old and he doesn't hate us. Let's try to sway his son, who will be the next king there. Do I have anything in here? No, I have very few artifacts. So there's nothing that we would get rid of there. All right, that's okay. I mean, we're working in the right direction as we become, as more of these places start to be in our control, we will start making more money and we'll start having more troops, which is good. Counselor has upset this guy. A rusty tool. I wonder if this could be repurposed. I'm gonna do the whole, well, it could be the end of a spear, 50% chance, 80% chance we can make it a dagger. Let's try to make it a dagger. My mother, Queen Aedafleda, has let it be known that not only is her unborn child the product of an illicit union, but the father is none other than Count Clovis, the husband. Oh, what have you done? You know, that's fine, Mom, you do you. I'm not actually at all worried about that. That doesn't bother me anything. I mean, that's a problem for you to fix. The old Saxons are good people. How much do I need prestige right now? I am working towards illustrious. I'm gonna take the prestige. All right, jury-rigged blade. It's perfect. We're gonna make the makeshift dagger artifact. We're gonna look at it. I don't think we're gonna keep it. We have our father's hammer, which is a wonderful, rusty, awful hammer that our father carried and we carry after him. And we have this one prowess makeshift dagger. You know, it was a nice project and we learned a lot, but let's clear our debt. Let's just clear our debt. We could lawfully imprison our mother. We could also pardon our mother, which is the one we actually would do. Grant vassal to rightful liege. So Prince Tyke here, we'd be granting him this one. That's fine. That makes perfect sense to me. And we would also be granting him this kid. Sure. Oh yeah, this is our cousin. There we go. So I feel like there we go. So Prince Tyke has a much more unified duchy now. The only part he doesn't control is the part our mother controls, which is fine. I'm perfectly happy with that. Making these things fit their de jure. Making the chiefs control the right portions of the land that are associated with the individual sub-clans is much better for us. It will mean that people will be more likely to accept rule as their subjects. So this is a duel. We will absolutely participate in a duel. We don't have a caravan master. We have this excellent candidate here, and we have this good candidate here. So this guy makes the road way safer, but this guy moves way faster. They're both about the same age. You know, this guy is also good. I'm going to take this one. So appoint him. And then I think we're going to go to this grand tournament. Yes, we're going to go join the grand tournament here. We're also going to, on the way back, we're going to visit our wife's father's court. Oh. So the first time I've ever actually changed the journey. It is something you could do though. So there you go. This is the first time I've actually done it though. So we're gonna just visit his capital on the way home. We got a little ahead of ourselves, which almost made us miss that opportunity. So we're bringing all of our knights with us, and we're gonna go and try to win this melee. I don't know if I'm good enough to do that. I know I'm not terrible, and not being terrible is kind of like a good place to start. So our chancellor has upset one of our counts. That's not a lot we can do about that. Are we finished this task now? We are, I think. Let's see. Let's see. Can you do someone else then? Wait, no, that's development. We want culture. We want to stick to the places that we literally control ourselves. This would probably be very difficult. I can never remember which one of these I hold. I think I hold Antwerp. Yeah, I do. Okay, Antwerp and Guelders. My brother holds this. Is that his only territory? No, he also controls that. Alright, that's fine. Things are starting to look better, like things are cleaning up a little bit. That's good. If we could win this, though, this could give us the money we need to perpetrate our next war. Just slow down here for a bit. I can't wait to start. We have 21 days. Let's go to the tourney grounds. We are already qualified. That's not surprising. Let's maybe go to artisan quarters. That could be interesting. I watch. Okay, so she's giving eyes to the blacksmith, is she? Yeah, no. Stop giving eyes to the damn blacksmith, okay? Wait, did I not dismiss her as my regent already? Oh, she's my regent as in because I'm out and wandering, and I never changed her as my regent. Duel contest begins. I have to place a bet. So I can't place a bet against for myself. I'm gonna place a bet on this guy. Sure. I'm not cheating. I don't think I have any traits that imply I would cheat. No, I am wrathful, but I wouldn't cheat. So this is a low blow, eh? I mean, what does low blower do? General opinion. This is my literal brother. I have accidentally kicked my own brother in his balls. I've got you now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the most honorable of people. Like, I would want to win, right? I'm wrathful. When I see him lying on the ground, I would have a hard time not just being like, you know what? You look funny? I guess we hit this one. It's the only one that really has a good chance of giving us a benefit. And we lost. To our own brother. To our own brother. That's fine. It seems like we may have greatly overestimated the power of a swift kick to the balls. That's fine. It's actually not bad for us if someone from our court wins, especially if it's one of our accolade knights. Our super good Marshal is fighting, I think. There he is, my brother Tyke, competing in this contest, and I have finally managed to spot him in the throng of contestants. No sooner did I open my mouth to call out some support when I hear another voice. What did you say? I think we would do this because we're wrathful. Okay, so our brother has made it to the semifinals. That's fine. I mean, he's not me, which isn't as good as if it had been me, but there he is, my count and marshal and knight. All right, so my knights seem to be doing pretty well, but my brother has lost. So it's going to be Gottmer of Cologne, which is, of course, one of my knights, and this guy, Aldebert, who is pretty cool. They're actually pretty evenly matched. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not evenly matched. I thought that it was like 27 to 26, but it's not. It's not. And of course, my knight, my marshal, and my champion has won, which is pretty good, you know. I would say that's pretty good. I won my wager because I, of course, bet on my own man. You know, we lost in the first round, but if it's gonna turn out that somebody wins and you're gonna lose in the first round, it might as well be your own guy, right? Time to go home. It's time to go home. Good job. Good job, my man. You made us look great. You are a sight to behold. And you're bringing up a son who just might replace you when you're gone if he wasn't wanting to be a diplomat. Well, he'll likely be a good knight. There's that. He'll likely be a good knight. You know, you got some years in you left anyway. And with that showing, our knight has succeeded. Sadly, he wasn't our he wasn't one of our acclaimed knights, but still, they did well. We gained some martial experience for visiting the capital up there. Weird Whispers. I don't think we would let this pass. You know, I think we would do this. And we did it. That's right. Don't speak ill of us. We're Clovis. You know, we are a great man, and you are just a nobody. Don't speak ill of us. Unless you want to learn. Duel demanded. It might be less valuable after I win. I do want to do it myself, but we are pretty evenly matched. Like, I mean, I'm not... It's not the worst. Yeah. I have a feeling that we would do this even if we do end up wounded. I won the fight. That's actually pretty good. And we have come home after the tournament. And we are now, once again, no longer in debt. Oh, this has all come apart, has it? Oh, that's great for me. Kid. You poor kid. I'm just gonna invade, declare a county war. This is exactly the best thing that could possibly happen for us right now. At this moment. You know... And with that war in the queue and having had our wonderful Marshal win the duel, I think we're going to put an end to this episode. We are going to have to start finding a way to commit to even bigger wars if we are going to get anywhere, which means we're going to have to raise our prestige, and raising our prestige means war and other events. We need some money as well because we're not doing well on that account. But that's something we're going to have to deal with next time when we are back here with King Clovis I of the Frankish Kingdom, and see how far he can get into the goal of creating a unified Francia and then possibly conquering the Gauls. If he doesn't succeed, then possibly his son will, because his son is following close in his footsteps. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.